Chelsea have identified Borussia Dortmund's Karim Adeyemi as their main transfer target according to journalist Rudy Galletti. The Blues have been busy in the transfer market and have already signed Tosin Adarabioyo, Omari Kellyman, Mark Guiu, Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall and Estevão Willian, who will join in 2025. Portugal under-20 international Renato Veiga is set to become the sixth summer signing after Chelsea agreed a deal with Swiss side FC Basel worth €14 million, and more arrivals are expected. Chelsea are known to be in the market for a striker to compete with Nicolas Jackson, whilst they are also looking for a winger, having missed out on Michael Olise, who joined Bayern Munich instead. The Blues have been linked with a host of names including Sembo Amarodian, John Duran and Jonathan David to fill the striker role, whilst Leeds United's Crescencio Somerville has been touted as possibility to fill the void on the wing. However, Galletti has reported that Chelsea have identified Dortmund's Adeyemi as their main target, with developments expected soon in the deal. The 22-year-old is predominantly a left winger, but can also play on the right and as a center forward, so that versatility could be attractive to the Blues. The German international arrived at Dortmund from Austrian side RB Salzburg in 2022 and has so far scored 14 goals and provided 8 assists in 66 games for the club. Adeyemi is under contract with the Bundesliga outfit until 2027, and it remains unclear what their asking price for the German would be. The winger is known for his blistering pace, but as is the case with a lot of young attackers, he needs to improve on his end product. It remains to be seen if a move materializes, but it does appear Adeyemi fills some of the requirements Chelsea are looking for in a winger, and he could potentially be the one to watch over the coming weeks. Premier League giants Chelsea are showing interest in Borussia Dortmund forward Karim Adeyemi. With the addition of Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall, Omari Kellyman, Mark Guiu, and Tosin Adarabioyo, the Blues have had a busy summer transfer window. After the arrival of new manager Enzo Maresca, the club hierarchy has backed the new manager as far as new additions are concerned. They have no intention to stop anytime soon, as they are now targeting a move for Adeyemi, according to journalist Rudy Galletti. The journalist has reported that the Dortmund attacker is Chelsea's top transfer target and they have been in constant contact with his representatives. The 22-year-old is being eyed for a move by the Blues to strengthen their attacking options for next season. The young attacker helped Dortmund reach the Champions League final last season, which they eventually lost against Real Madrid. Adeyemi received a number of chances in the final to score, but he failed and Dortmund regretted those missed chances in the end. However, there is no question about his talent and he showed that consistently for the German giants last season. The attacker's contract expires in 2027, so Chelsea will have to pay a significant amount of transfer fee to sign the player. The Blues have signed players, but they are also looking to offload some of their current ones, with the likes of Romelu Lukaku, Armando Broja, Trevoh Chalobah and a few others likely to face the axe. Adeyemi's versatility can help Chelsea next season, as the player can play up front and out wide, which would give Maresca a positive headache for team selection next season. Chelsea are planning to make an opening bid for the transfer of Borussia Dortmund winger Karim Adeyemi, who is also on the radar of the likes of Arsenal, Manchester United, and Liverpool. Sources with a close understanding of Adeyemi's situation have informed Caught Offside that Chelsea are keen to step up their interest in the Germany international this summer, and could try their luck with an opening offer of around €30 million to Dortmund. Chelsea also plan to offer Adeyemi a long-term contract until around 2030-2031, and it could be that he'll be brought in to replace Raheem Sterling, who has interest from the Saudi Pro League. Although Sterling is settled in London and has previously indicated he would not be interested in taking up offers from Saudi clubs, there is still the possibility that Al Ahly will try to change his mind and make a move to sign the experienced England international this summer. Chelsea need a signing like Adeyemi this summer, and if they can get the 22-year-old for something close to €30 million, it would surely go down as smart business by the club, as they previously perhaps overspent on unsuccessful attacking signings like Mykhailo Mudryk, Sterling, and Noni Madueke. Adeyemi looks like he'd be an upgrade in the Chelsea attack, though one imagines Arsenal and others would also benefit from bringing in the former Red Bull Salzburg man. For now, it seems Chelsea's interest is most advanced, and it will be interesting to see if it perhaps persuades Sterling to move away from Stamford Bridge in order to play more regularly. Saudi clubs signed some big names from CFC last summer, bringing in the likes of N'Golo Kanté and Kalidou Koulibaly, so adding Sterling to that list would be another major statement of intent in a strategic bid to secure one of the most coveted strikers in the world. Chelsea are considering a creative approach to bring Victor Osimhen to Stamford Bridge. The Nigerian star, currently with Napoli, has been a top target for the Blues for months, and recent developments indicate that a swap deal involving multiple players could be the key to landing the prolific striker. According to Rudy Galletti of Team Talk, Chelsea are ready to offer two players to lower the hefty €130 million release clause set by Napoli. Victor Osimhen's release clause remains a significant obstacle for Chelsea. Napoli's initial demand of €130 million has deterred several potential suitors, including the London club. Despite this, Chelsea have maintained their interest, hoping that a player plus cash deal could bridge the financial gap. Galletti highlights, the English club continues to keep informed about the Nigerian striker who, as the days pass, could become less and less expensive. Central to Chelsea's strategy are Romelu Lukaku and Cesar Casadei. Lukaku's valuation presents a potential reduction in the overall cost of the transfer. While there is still a valuation gap of around €10 million between Napoli and Chelsea regarding the Belgian striker, the possibility of an agreement is on the horizon. As days go by, these differences might reduce significantly, paving the way for a feasible deal. Casadei, an Italian midfielder valued at €15-20 million, is another player Chelsea are willing to offer. Napoli see him as a promising reinforcement, especially with the expected departure of Piotr Zielinski. This makes Casadei a valuable bargaining chip in negotiations. Napoli like a lot the Italian midfielder and consider him as a possible young reinforcement to replace Zielinski's departure, notes Galletti. Apart from Lukaku and Casadei, Chelsea have other players in mind for the swap deal. Trevoh Chalobah and Armando Broja were discussed, but these names haven't piqued Napoli's interest. Chalobah, for instance, is less likely to be involved as Napoli are finalizing agreements with other centre-backs. Broja, too, does not appeal to the Italian side. If Napoli reduce their asking price to €100 million, Chelsea could potentially meet this figure with the valuations of Lukaku and Casadei contributing significantly. Lukaku could be valued at around €25-30 million, and Casadei at €15-20 million, leaving Chelsea to pay approximately €50-60 million in cash. This aligns with the £45 million budget Chelsea have earmarked for a new striker. Victor Osimhen's desire to play in the Premier League is no secret. The Nigerian forward is eager to start a new chapter in his career, and a move to Chelsea would fulfill his ambitions. The gentleman's agreement with Napoli's president De Laurentiis ensures that Osimhen will leave this summer, but the exact terms are still up for negotiation. Osimhen, for his part, can't wait to start a new adventure, says Galletti, reflecting the striker's readiness for a fresh challenge. While no direct contact between the clubs has been made recently, Chelsea remain vigilant and are continuously gathering information. Other options, such as John Duran and Semu Amorodian, are also being considered, though these alternatives do not seem as promising. Chelsea's focus remains on Osimhen, whose goal-scoring prowess could significantly bolster their attacking lineup for the upcoming season. In conclusion, Chelsea's innovative approach to signing Victor Osimhen underscores their determination to secure top talent while navigating financial constraints. By leveraging player swaps and strategic negotiations, they aim to bring a game-changing striker to Stamford Bridge. As the transfer window progresses, all eyes will be on Chelsea and Napoli to see if this ambitious deal comes to fruition.